Hello and welcome to the Blossoming Soul Tarot. So for today's video, I decided to do something a little bit different. I decided to do a reading that I have never done before, so let's see how it goes. Today's video is about what you are manifesting right now. With this reading, I am hoping to get some important messages from the universe that will guide you and let you know what are the things that you are manifesting right now. I think that this is always something very good to be aware of, so that's why I decided to bring this reading for you today. As usual, I have 3 cards for you to choose from. These were randomly selected, and whatever information they have, that is going to be the base for your whole reading. So now you just have to choose between group number 1, 2, or 3. The timestamps are down below in the description, so make sure you pause the video if you need more time to choose from one of these cards. Today I brought for the reading a very special crystal for me. This is my favorite crystal ever. It's the amethyst, and one of its properties is helping with manifestation. So as today's video is about manifestation and about what you're manifesting right now, I thought it was a good fit for today. I'm just going to give you an up-close view of this beautiful piece of amethyst for those of you who like crystals just like me. Let me see if I can focus it. I hope you can see all the details. It's such a beautiful crystal. So yeah, let me just give you the usual disclaimer. This whole reading may not resonate to all of you, of course. This is a general reading. It is meant for a broad audience. So the goal is for you to receive some important messages. It doesn't mean that all of them are going to resonate with you. It doesn't mean that all of them have to make sense, but at least some of the messages that you are going to receive from the group that you choose are going to fit with your situation, and you are definitely going to resonate to them. Just take what resonates, have fun with the reading, leave what doesn't resonate to you. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up if the reading was helpful to you in any way, and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more of my videos. I would be very thankful if you subscribed and liked the video, because that helps me to know whether you're enjoying the readings or not, whether I should change something. Now without further ado, let's hop on to the video. Hi group number 1, and welcome to your reading, which is about what you are manifesting right now, just like I said on the intro. And yeah, let's see what's your first card. Turtle Spirit, slow and steady wins the race. So I didn't mention, but this is the Spirit Animal Oracle deck. I already brought this deck to the channel once or twice. I'm not 100% sure, but it is a deck that I really like. I love animals. I've always loved watching documentaries and things about animals, so this is one of my favorite decks. And this is the deck that I chose to start off with today. But going back onto the reading, Turtle Spirit. So this is your first card, and this is the base for your reading about what you're manifesting right now. And from what I can see, I feel like you are manifesting something big. I feel like there is a goal for most of you that you've been aiming towards for a long time. That is really something that you've been working on, something that you really want to do. It's going to be different for all of you, of course. So just try to fit this into your situation, but there is definitely something that you're working on, or a goal that you're working towards achieving. And the universe is telling you that it doesn't matter how long it's going to take. You just have to persevere and trust the universe, and trust that you are going to get there, because it doesn't matter if it's going to take longer than you expected. You just have to be focused on that goal and on achieving that goal and working towards that goal. And that's why this card is here, I think, because when you receive this message, slow and steady wins the race, is the universe trying to remind you that it's not because you didn't get there yet that you are not going to achieve something. Quite the opposite. I think you are building up towards something big, and you are manifesting that right now. I am very excited to see what other messages this beautiful oracle has for you. So I'm going to shuffle it once again. So group number 1, what are you manifesting right now? Okay, so let's see. Let me just put the cards here, and I'll talk about them in a second. So, this card in the middle is just beautiful. It's the Hummingbird Spirit, which says, be here now. And you also have the Electric Eel Spirit, bring your ideas to life. So from these cards, I can definitely see that you are manifesting something big. And for most of you, I feel like it has to be about either your job or something that you want to do professionally speaking, let's say. You dream big, group number 1, and most of you have a very specific goal that you want to achieve, and I feel like this is the moment to really start focusing 100% on that goal, because with the Electric Eel Spirit, bring your ideas to life, I feel like you are going to enter a phase of your life in which your creativity is going to be on fire, and it is the perfect timing for you to start manifesting things that you want to bring into your life, and also to bring your ideas to life. Whatever this big goal is that you're trying to achieve, although the universe is telling you that slow and steady wins the race, so it's going to take a bit of time, you are in a very important phase right now in terms of achieving this goal. You are going to come up with some ideas, either to start that project or to work towards that goal. Something is going to spark in your mind that is going to make you take a step forward. I don't know if it's going to be a big step forward or a small one. For most of you, I feel like it's a small step forward, but it's a very important one. But what the universe is also telling you right now is, although you have that goal, although you are working towards achieving it, and of course you have to work hard if you want to achieve something, you should never forget about the present moment. So despite encouraging you to follow this goal and to focus on this goal, the universe is telling you to be here now, to focus also on the present, and to be present, and to never forget that although you should work towards your goals and your dreams, you should never forget about living in the present moment, because the present moment doesn't come back. Because today is going to be in the past, and there is nothing you can do to change it. So the universe is really advising you to work on this, focus on this, but not letting yourself get too carried away and forgetting about living in your present moment, because sometimes we want to achieve a goal so much that we don't enjoy the little steps that we take until we get there. And then when we get there, we feel like we didn't enjoy the journey as much, because the journey until you achieve a certain goal is just as important as achieving it, if not more important. And that's what the universe is telling you right here, group number 1. So now I'm going to grab the tarot deck that I have for today, which is a Light Seers Tarot. I already used it here on the channel quite some times. It's one of my favorites, definitely. So let's see what more information we can get about what you are manifesting right now, group number 1. We have one card already. Let's see. I have another one. Okay, I think that's enough. I don't know how many cards we have. Let me see. Yeah, we have 4 cards. We have the 4 of Pentacles, the King of Wands, the 7 of Swords, and the Strength card. Put this. Okay, I think it's very interesting, and I don't feel like anything is a coincidence. Things happen for a reason, and this 4 of Pentacles is your first card for a reason. Remember that your first card of the reading was the Turtle Spirit, slow and steady wins the race, and now your first tarot card is the 4 of Pentacles. The 4 of Pentacles is about stability, is about doing things step by step. So the universe is really reinforcing here the idea of taking things slow and enjoying every moment. So whatever you are working towards, you are about to reach, and you are manifesting a certain level of stability in your life, which is going to allow you to rest a little bit and to enjoy the moment. The 4 of Pentacles is, again, it's about stability, and it's about being in flow with the universe. So I really feel like this is a huge message from the universe to you, and I feel like this is really reinforcing that first idea that we spoke about. Then you also have the King of Wands here. These court cards usually represent people in your life, or they could also represent yourself, or some traits of your personality, or they could also represent certain situations. The suit of Wands always makes me think about creativity, and the fire representing the suit of Wands makes me think about that spark of creativity. So the King of Wands is all about being creative, being a visionary, having great ideas, and using those ideas to your benefit. And of course you needed to have this King of Wands card, because you have here one card that says bring your ideas to life. So the King of Wands is really here to reinforce again that idea of using your ideas to your benefit, and using this very favorable time to bring your ideas to life and to pay attention to your ideas and to give them credit, because sometimes we have ideas, we have good ideas, but sometimes we think we don't believe in ourselves enough, and we don't believe that we are good enough and that our ideas are good enough, and they stay inside of our heads and they never come out. Or sometimes someone close to you says that your idea doesn't make any sense, but maybe it doesn't make sense for that person, but someone else is going to find it very interesting. So yeah, I definitely feel like this King of Wands represents yourself. In this case, it doesn't represent someone else. It is all about yourself. Group number 1. Then you also have the Seven of Swords here, which is a very interesting card to have here in the reading. I'm still trying to figure it out. Trying to see and understand what it is doing here. And I'm saying this because the Seven of Swords, in a very general way of explaining it, is usually about deception. It's almost like a warning to tell you, look out, because someone is trying to trick you, someone is being deceitful, or is going to betray you. But in this case, of course, and I'm saying this right off the bat because this could be the message for some of you. The universe might want to warn you about something, or more specifically about someone that is not being 100% honest with you. And this could have to deal with these ideas that you have or your goal. Someone might not be 100% honest with you, so pay attention to that. I don't think that that's the message for most of you, but I'm saying this just in case a few of you are a bit doubtful about someone, and it's just a warning message from the universe. But again, I feel like for most of you, this card is not about that. It's mostly about you acting accordingly to your morality, let's say. So sometimes when we want to work towards our goals, if they are very, very important to us, we sometimes are open to do anything to achieve them. But one thing is for sure, you should never step on anyone to achieve anything. It doesn't matter how important it is for you, because it's gonna bite you in the ass. To be honest, that never happened to me. I don't like hurting other people. I feel extremely bad if I do, so I would never step on anyone to achieve what I want. And this is just the universe. The universe is not saying that you are that kind of people. The universe is just reminding you to, whatever that you do to achieve this goal that you have and that you are manifesting right now, you should keep in mind that you shouldn't step on anyone in order to achieve that goal, and not letting anyone step on you. The universe is on your side on achieving this goal. The universe is saying that you are manifesting some steps forward towards this goal, and the universe is on your side. But the universe knows your intentions, and as long as you keep your intentions straight and according to your morality, the universe is going to be by your side. Then you also have the Strength card. And the Strength card is about courage, and also sometimes your animal instinct. And I feel like this could be related to the Seven of Swords. So it could be that you are manifesting a kind of animal instinct inside of you, in order to be able to achieve something. And what the universe is telling you is that you should know how to calm yourself down and how to see things clearly, because I feel like you are that kind of person who strongly stands up for their beliefs and desires, and the universe is really telling you that you are a very powerful being, a very strong and courageous human being. But despite that animal instinct and that strength and that powerfulness to achieve your goals, because you are really manifesting that trait of your personality, that animal instinct, that strength, you should always allow confidence and composure to guide you towards your goals without using excessive force or aggression or anything. So what the universe is saying really is that you are powerful, you are brave, you are courageous, and that you are taking and you are manifesting the next steps in order to achieve your goal. But you need to try to control that instinct a little bit, because it could bite you in the ass. I'm sorry for using that expression again, but it is the truth, and it is what I'm seeing right here, is to really be careful on what you say and what you do along the way, because whatever it is, if it's not done with good intentions, the universe is paying attention to that, and it's probably not going to be 100% on your side if you don't have good intentions. Because, I mean, the universe is helping you manifest this little steps towards your goal, but if you start stepping on people to really move faster on to your goals, whatever, the universe is probably not going to be so much on your side, and luck is not going to be much on your side. So this is just a little warning. It's just like telling you, like, stay strong and stand up for your beliefs, but don't let that more aggressive side or more animal instinct get the best of yourself and kind of screw up your good intentions. I think that these are very powerful messages from the universe, group number 1. So group number 1, I know I took a long time on this part of the reading, so I'm going to try to move a little bit faster on the next decks. I'm not going to not give you the information, of course. If it takes a little longer, then it takes a little longer, it's fine. But I'm going to try not to take too long explaining things, but I really wanted to make myself clear here on what messages I was receiving, because, oh my god. Because sometimes I am receiving so many messages at the same time that I am afraid that I am not getting them across as well as I should and as well as I want it. And I just wanted to make myself clear on, it's not the universe trying to punish you or saying that you are a deceitful or bad person. It's just saying that some of you should be aware of something that might happen around you in the lines of this. And for others of you, it just means that although you have very strong desires and really stand up for your beliefs and everything, you should pay attention not to let that instinct cloud your mind somehow and taking away your good intentions, because I really see that your intentions here are very good. and very honest group number 1, and the universe sees it as well, and that's why the universe is really giving you this opportunity to take these steps forward and to manifest these steps forward. Then you also have, from the Starseed Oracle deck, Deep Cellular Healing, Arcturus Energy, Physical and Emotional Healing, and Child of the Cosmos, the intelligence of the universe lies within you. So with this card right here, the universe is really giving me a message of healing, both physical and emotional healing. I feel like that's one of the things that you are manifesting right now, healing. Of course, this is going to be different for all of you. It could be that you are healing from, so many different situations in your life. But what's important is that you are manifesting that healing. So whatever in your life is bothering you or letting you feel a bit down, or like something is off, you are manifesting that healing. So be kind with yourself. Focus on self-care, on nourishing yourself, both your mind and your body, and focus on that healing, because that's one of the things that you are definitely manifesting right now. Then you also have this card here, which kind of reinforces for me the feeling that the universe is 100% on your side on this, on whatever this goal is, this desire that you have and that you're working towards, and that the universe is going to now help you manifest small steps towards this goal. And this card is all about the universe being with you, the power of the universe lying within you. And here you are being called to remember the intelligence that's within each and every one of ourselves, and to remember that you are a child of the universe, and that you have access to all that strength and wisdom and power to achieve whatever you want. So remember that the universe is on your side on this. And then lastly, I'm going to grab my Daily Crystal Inspiration deck. It's one of my favorite decks for sure. I love crystals, so when I saw this deck, I had to get it for me. I had to get it for myself because it's just amazing. And it's always very good to end a reading with this deck because it has like small, interesting messages. So let's see what the universe has for you. Group number 1, what are you manifesting now? Okay. So let's see. So you have the Lepidolite, Recall Your Dreams, and you also have the Pink Opal, Be Kind to Yourself. Okay, so I have to start with the Pink Opal because I just said that you are manifesting healing and that you should focus on self-care, and now you have the Pink Opal right here saying that you have to be kind to yourself. I guess that there is not much more to add to what I said here, because this is just a reinforcement of that idea to focusing on self-care. So you are really manifesting that healing energy, and the universe is asking you to really embrace it and focus on yourself and taking care of yourself. And then you also have here Recall Your Dreams. I think that this could have to deal with the kind of creative energy that is surrounding your reading, with the King of Wands here and the electric eel spirit with bringing your ideas to life. So I feel like some of these ideas that are going to help you move forward could come to you in your dreams. This could be what you're dreaming at night, for example, or sometimes you can also daydream. So the universe is really asking you to focus on those ideas and paying attention to those ideas that come to you in almost like a strange way, and to not let them go to waste, because those could be the keys to those steps forward that you are manifesting. And those ideas could be those little sparks of the manifestation that is going to lead you towards this goal that you're working towards, group number 1. So yeah, I'm going to end the reading right here. Don't forget to like the video if something resonated. I really hope you enjoyed the reading and that you felt connected with the messages. Also leave me a comment down below if you want to tell me what resonated and how you felt during the reading. I always like to know about that, and I will try my best to respond to all the comments. And yeah, let me know what you thought. Thank you for being with me today, and I hope to see you on the next video. Bye. Hi group 2, and welcome to your reading. So let's see what's your first message. This video is about what you are manifesting right now, as you might have heard in the intro. And your first card is the Badger Spirit. Be fearless and bold. So this is a very strong card to start off with, and a very strong message, very powerful one. And having in mind that this is about manifestation and about you are manifesting right now for yourself and for your life, the universe is telling you that the way you behave is changing a little bit, and is going to change a little bit soon, because you are manifesting is a sense of persistence and commitment to what really matters to you. So you are really manifesting that feeling of whatever you are seeking, your tenacity, your faith, your strength, and your boldness will help you achieve the results that you want. And if you have been wanting to take a risk in something, maybe changing jobs or starting a new relationship or traveling the world, I don't know, it's going to be different for all of you, of course, but whatever you've been wanting to take a risk on and take a leap of faith, you are being protected by the Badger Spirit, which is fearless and bold, just like it says here. So the universe is really telling you that if you've been wanting to take a risk, you are now going to start manifesting that courage and that fearlessness and boldness that you needed to take that step. So with that said, with that powerful message, I am very much looking forward to see what other information the universe has for you regarding the things that you are manifesting right now. So let's see what group 2 is manifesting right now. Okay, we have 2 more cards. And actually one of the cards that you have, group number 2 also had that card. So you have butterfly. So you have the Butterfly Spirit. Transformation is beautiful. And you have the Electric Eel Spirit. Bring your ideas to life. This was a card that group number 1 also had. I will move on to that in a second, but I will go through this card here first. For me, this is one of the most beautiful cards in this deck. And it really is here to reinforce the first messages that I gave you. Remember that one of the things that I said is that the way you behave is going to change a little bit, and you are going to start manifesting a sense of fearlessness and boldness and courageous behavior, and that you are going to be more willing to take risks. But when I say risks, it's not risks that could lead you to something bad. It's taking good risks, things that are challenging but that are going to lead you to great things. You are going to be more open to take that kind of risk. And this card here really gives me the feeling that you are really going to transform a lot. And you are manifesting that transformation. If you've been wanting to really change something about you, for example, being more bold, being more willing to open up to new challenges, I feel like you are manifesting that right now. So if there is something that you could do to really embrace that feeling, then this is the right time to do it. This is what the universe is telling you. Transformation is beautiful, and you should embrace it and take it to your advantage and use it to your advantage. Then you also have the Electric Eel Spirit, bring your ideas to life. So whatever, I feel like you have a similar message to group number 1. The thing is, theirs was more focused on a certain goal, a very specific goal, and yours is more focused on what is going to change within yourself that is going to help you take a necessary good risk, taking a challenge in order to achieve what you want. And this card here, bringing your ideas to life, really means that you are definitely manifesting something big. You are manifesting something that is going to require boldness. It's going to require strength from your side. And I mean, wow, I'm honestly out of words, group number 2, because this reading has started off in a very strong way. I'm even a little bit out of breath, to be honest, because there are so many messages coming up and so much energy from these cards. Yeah, I hope that I'm getting the message across to you. Now I'm going to grab my tarot deck for today, which is the Lightseers Tarot. This is a deck that, if you've been watching my channel, you know that I use it a lot. I love this tarot deck. It's one of my favorites from the ones that I have, so that's why I bring it a lot here to the channel for the readings. I trust it very, very much. So as we are talking about manifestation, I knew that I needed to bring this deck with me today. Let me just see how many cards we already have. We have 3 cards, so let's try to get another one. I feel like we need another card. Group number 2. What are they manifesting right now exactly? There we have another card. And now let's see. So you have the Queen of Swords, which makes a lot of sense in this reading. I will go there in a moment. You have the Three of Wands, also makes a lot of sense here. You have the Hierophant, and you have the Queen of Cups. Okay, so this is a very interesting set of cards. You have a little bit of everything. You have Swords, Wands, Cups, and you also have a Major Arcana card, which is the Hierophant. But I mean, I can't help but start here with the Queen of Swords, which, if you've been watching my channel and if this card already came out in one of your readings, then you will know that this is one of my top favorite cards in tarot. There is another one at least that I really, really like, but this is like my second favorite. Because I really identify myself very much with the personality of the Queen of Swords, in certain things, not in everything, but in some of the traits. that she has. And I feel like having in mind the messages that you had on your first 3 cards from the Spirit Animal Oracle deck, I feel like the Queen of Swords is really a great fit here, because this represents a person that is a leader, that is a good decision maker, an excellent communicator, very wise and logical person, always seeking the truth and doing things with integrity and honesty, and really taking those values very seriously, and is always seeking the truth, to be honest. He's a very astute and intellectual person. In this reading, I think that one of the main messages that the universe is wanting me to get across from this Queen of Swords card is regarding this first card that you had, the Be Fearless and Bold. I mean, the universe is telling you to, of course, be fearless and bold and show that power and taking risks, but with some caution, of course, because the Queen of Swords is also about unbiased decision making and someone that really thinks things through. And the universe is asking you to be clear-headed and to take decisions based on reasoning. You should take things in consideration, various things in consideration, and analyze this whole situation. It's just asking you, of course, you need to be fearless and bold, and it's asking you to take risks, but you don't need to take unnecessary and dangerous risks. So that's why the Queen of Swords is here, to really give you the power to take those good decisions, and using reasoning in your decisions, and being able to really take things into consideration before you make a decision, so the move that you make is a very intelligent one. So what I mean by that, I hope I was clear, but if I wasn't, let me just sum it up for you a little bit. The universe wants you to be strong, and is telling you that you are manifesting that sense of fearlessness and boldness and willingness to take risks towards achieving something in your life. But you really need to gain some of the traits, of the personality traits of the Queen of Swords, in order to not take unnecessary risks. Because when you start feeling like very fearless and you feel like nothing is going to affect you, you might start taking careless decisions and careless moves. And the Queen of Swords is here to call for your calmness and your unbiased decision making, so you can take wise decisions and intelligent decisions, and not just taking the first one that comes to your mind. Because taking risks does not mean not being careful. It means understanding what's in front of you and doing it the right way, but doing it. That is taking a risk, is doing something, is taking a challenge. However, you have to go into that challenge with as much knowledge as you can. Then you also have the Three of Wands here, which I said that was also very interesting that it was here, part of this reading. And that is because the Three of Wands is a card is about manifesting things into your life. So it's really good that you also get a card that is also about manifestation. And I really feel like you are manifesting a certain opportunity in your life, a certain challenge for you to embrace. And I feel like this is just the universe telling you that once that opportunity or that challenge presents to you, then you have to be aware that that is the right direction and that is going to be a huge progress for you. Then you also have the Hierophant here, which is the only major arcana card that we have, so I feel like it has to have a huge role here in the reading. So the Hierophant is usually a leader or a guide, but not as much as, for example, the Emperor card. I don't know if you know tarot very well, but the Emperor card is about a very strong leader, a very powerful leader. But this is more like a spiritual leader, someone who follows tradition, someone who is at the same time a very spiritual person. And I feel like this is here to tell me that for most of you, what you are looking for right here and what you are manifesting is much more than a goal or a desire that you have. It's about your truth, about finding your truth. And you are really manifesting and creating your own path to find your truth. So be open to new things, to new ways of seeing things. The Queen of Swords is someone very open-minded as well, that again takes very unbiased decisions. So whatever challenge is going to present to you and whatever opportunity is coming to you, don't look at it based on the patterns that you're used to, and be open to new perspectives, because that is going to take you very far away. And for some of you, there could be someone that is going to show you this way, almost like a teacher. It could be an actual teacher, or it could just be someone that you meet or someone that you know already that is going to show you something that is going to change the way you see certain things and the way you behave in certain situations. I don't know. It's going to be different for all of you, but I feel like this whole thing is about manifesting the way to finding your own truth. It's a very important thing. And you are manifesting that right now, group number 2. So pay attention to anything that happens, and try to follow the universe's advices. Then you also have the Queen of Cups here. And the Queen of Cups, I'm not going to say that it's the exact opposite of the Queen of Swords, but on the one hand, the Queen of Swords is a very thoughtful person. The Queen of Cups is a very emotional person. But it's not emotional in a bad sense, because she is in control of her emotions. She's very intelligent emotionally. She has love and compassion for others, and I feel like that's a very good side of you, group number 2. And the Queen of Cups is also extremely intuitive, and I feel like that's what the universe, that's a quality that the universe is going to open more to you in the upcoming weeks or months, because for you to start manifesting things, you are going to start tapping more into your intuition, in a sense that things are going to present to you and you are going to be like, well, I have this information on my side, what am I going to do with it? The Queen of Cups really asks you how well your emotions have been serving you, and reminds you that you have the ability to connect on a much deeper level. So I really feel like this is about really finding your truth. It's about new paradigms, and it's about accepting your intuition and listening closely to the truth that already lies within you. These are very powerful messages that I'm getting from the universe, group number 2. I hope that I'm again getting that message across well enough, because it's a lot. It's a lot, but it's very, very good information. so it's my pleasure to give it to you. Now I'm grabbing the Starseed Oracle that always has very beautiful messages and very strong messages as well. It's a very, very special oracle deck. It's a very difficult one, but that's because it's very, very special and has very intricate and deep messages. Okay. Those were a little bit stuck, but they fell. So you have karmic relationship, and you have earth pulsing. So karmic relationships, Orion energy, polarity, soul growth, conflict. Okay, so for some of you, this will be about a relationship. It could be that a relationship ended and you don't understand why it ended or what that person was doing in your life. And this is the universe telling you that if that's the case, and if that was the case, then you should know that that person was meant to go through your life and help you grow in a certain way. You will know better than I do, of course, what that way was. It's just that you always think, it doesn't mean that this was a relationship that ended like last month. It could have ended years ago, but you still don't understand what that person was doing in your life. And you just feel like he was there to hurt you and to destroy your life or your self-esteem, or I don't know. Maybe because there was a lot of conflict or because it ended in a very bad way. But this card is here to tell you that all that conflict and the things that that person did or how it made you feel, that was all about soul growth. So that was the universe really preparing you for things. I don't know, but the universe always has a plan for you. And this was not to hurt you. It was to teach you something. It was to help you grow in a certain way. And if this is not about a relationship, I think for some of you this could not be about a relationship, or not necessarily a romantic relationship. This could have been a friendship that ended badly, or a relationship with a member of your family. And whatever it is, what you are manifesting right now is the fact that with this clear-headed and thoughtful way, you are going to start manifesting the understanding and the knowledge that you can take from that situation, which is great, because when you get hurt, when someone hurts you or does something and you don't understand it, you don't understand why the person did it, you don't understand why it happened to you, but you have to take it as knowledge. And now is the time that you are going to start manifesting the intuitive side of you and the more emotionally and spiritual part of you that is going to help you understand more these situations. Then you also have earth pulsing. Pulse of the mother, slow down, time in nature. I feel like this is a card with many messages, so just take what resonates. This is about, for some of you, is about slowing down, and that slowing down, I think it's very present here on the Hierophant and there on the Queen of Cups, because in order for you to accept these risks and these challenges and everything, and being bold and being more open to take those risks and embracing those challenges, you really need to slow down and have balance in your life. And finding that balance, only that will give you the strength of mind to take those risks and embrace those opportunities. Then it also has an advice from the universe for you to spend time in nature. When you spend time in nature, you get more connected with the earth. And the universe is telling you that it's time to reconnect with nature and surrender to that feeling that you are going to start manifesting, that you will feel the need to spend more time in nature, connecting with the earth. And today, with the rush of the everyday life, many of us are disconnected from the land, from the earth, and that's something that you really should look forward, because that is going to help you in so many ways. So make sure you take that advice into account, because it is going to help you. And now, lastly, I'm going to grab the Daily Crystal Inspiration deck just to get some final messages for you, group number 2, about what you are manifesting right now. Okay, let me try to get another one. What are you manifesting right now? Okay. So, you have the pyrite and you have the garnet. So the pyrite, let the money flow in. So this gives me the sense that for some of you, this whole thing is about financial, it's about a financial breakthrough that is on its way. And this is a card that is reminding you that you have the power to create the wealth that you desire. But for that, you have to be bold and fearless. You have to allow a certain transformation within yourself, because only if you are balanced and all that, you can attract those. I think this reading has many messages, and I feel like for some of you, this is about learning from a relationship, a past relationship, and understanding what it did to you and what changed in your life, and what positive things you can take from that, and what knowledge you can take from that, and how you can use it in your favor. For others of you, this is about something that is going to bring you a certain financial gain. I think that is going to be a big part of group 2, because we have the pyrite here, and is really reinforcing the fact that something here is about money, is about receiving money, and more than receiving money, allowing yourself to be open to that possibility. For others of you, this is about something that you've been wanting to do, but that is a very big challenge for you and a very big risk for you. So this is going to be very different for all of you. So take whichever these paths resonate most with you. But for all of you, one thing is for sure: the universe is almost giving you a guide for you to manifest whatever you want. Then you also have ignite your passion here. This is the universe telling you that you need a little bit of a spark in your life, and I feel like that spark is on the Badger spirit here, the Butterfly spirit, the Three of Wands. Those are all cards that have messages that are about spicing up your life a little bit, about taking challenges, about being more bold in your decisions, and bringing up that passionate nature that you have within yourself, and really focusing on your passions, on what you're passionate about, what you want the most in your life. And this is a time for you to start manifesting those good things, group number 2. So I think I'm going to end the reading right here. There were so many messages. This was a very tricky reading to do, but a very, very exciting one. I really hope that it helped you in some kind of way, and I hope you resonated with some of the messages at least, because there were so many distinctive messages here, and I was just trying to get most of them across. Don't forget to like the video if something resonated and if you enjoyed the reading, and let me know about all of those things in the comments down below, what you liked, what you would like me to do differently, for example, I'm always open to your suggestions. So yeah, thanks so much for being with me today, and I hope to see you on the next video. Bye. Hi, number 3, and welcome to your reading. So let's see what's your first card on this reading that is about what you are manifesting right now. So, Coyote Spirit, trust in divine detours. Okay, so this is a card that I was not really expecting to get as a first card for this kind of reading, let's say. But let me try to think what message the universe is trying to give you with this card. So first of all, let's look at the card, Coyote Spirit, trust in divine detours. So this is a card about you facing situations that you don't really like, that are not very positive, but that this is the universe telling you that you need to trust why you are being put into those situations. So what I feel is that what you are manifesting right now is a certain situation that is going to teach you a lesson. This is not a bad thing, but the trickster energy of the coyote usually brings you into situations that, for example, imagine that you are going to do an amazing trip, but ends up that the first 2 or 3 days on that trip turn out to be bad because something happened, or you got into a relationship, but in the end the person is not exactly what it looked like at first. So it's almost like putting you in a situation that looks like it's going to be very good or very positive, but that has some downsides to it that you were not exactly aware of or expecting. But it's not because the universe wants you to feel bad or that bad things happen to you, because nothing and none of these situations, regarding whatever it is, for all of you, that is going to be for the best, because it's about learning a lesson that you've forgotten to learn. Perhaps you need almost like a taste of failure before you experience success, and the need to feel some kind of disappointment before you can truly appreciate joy and prosperity and the good things that are in reality coming to you. So don't you worry about that, because you are also manifesting those good things. But the universe thinks that you need to have a little taste of what's not so good, because there is a certain lesson that you need to learn first. This could be, I'm going to give you an example so you can see that it's not a really bad thing. Imagine that you've been trying to apply to a certain kind of job for a long time, and you are doing a lot of applications and you keep receiving no's. One time they even call you for an interview and you think they really liked you, but and you get really, really excited, but in the end they choose someone else. That's there to teach you a lesson. It's to teach you, it's going to be different for all of you, of course, if this is the situation, for example. It could be teaching you to persevere, to not give up just because some stones are put in your way, and you have to accept those no's before you can take a yes. Or maybe it's the universe telling you that you were not ready to actually accept that kind of position and that you need to work more. So it doesn't mean that it's going to be a bad thing, but it's just a situation that it's gonna end up not being very positive, but it's there to teach you a lesson and to prepare you for a very good opportunity or a very good thing that is lying ahead. So this is a very interesting message to start off this reading. So this means, putting it all together, that you are manifesting a learning a lesson, which is going then to open doors for you. So with that being the first message, I am very curious to see what else the universe has for you, what other messages about what you are manifesting right now. So that's why I'm shuffling the Spirit Animal Oracle again, to see what other messages come up. Let me try to get another card. Okay. Okay, so you have the Rabbit Spirit and the Badger Spirit. Group number 2 also had the Badger Spirit, which is about being fearless and bold. And I think that really makes sense here with the Coyote Spirit, because in order for you to face challenges and being able to overcome them and learning from them and gaining that knowledge that is needed for you to take on the next opportunity that you have, you need to be fearless and you need to be bold. Because most people, when they get a no, they give up. When they get 2 no's, they give up. If they don't give up on the first one, they give up on the second one or the third one, because they feel like, oh, this is not for me, otherwise I will be getting a yes. But that's not the case, because you never know when you are going to get that yes, and it could be the next one. You just don't know. You have to persevere, and for that you need to be fearless and bold. And I feel like you, just like group number 2, are going to be manifesting that fearlessness and that boldness, in terms of the way you react to things. And when facing these little detours, instead of looking at them as something bad, you are going to look at them as a lesson, as knowledge, as something, as instead of looking at the bad thing that happened, you are going to look more at what positive things and what lesson can you take from that. And that's being bold, that's being fearless and confident in those detours and the universe. Then you also have the Rabbit Spirit, which is very interesting. That is right in the middle, and that is your second card, which is now is a lucky time. So this really comes to underline and highlight the fact that these divine detours, or this detour that is going to appear to you and that is going to teach you that lesson, that doesn't mean that things are always going to be like that. That is just a lesson that you need to learn in order for you to receive the amazing opportunity that lies ahead of you, that you are manifesting. You are manifesting that thing. Don't think the opposite, group number 3. It's just that there is something that you need to learn first before you get lucky, let's say. Because luck happens, of course, but luck is also something that you build. And the fearless and bold are the ones who get lucky because they don't give up. And this is what the universe is telling you right now. You are manifesting good things, but you are also manifesting a lesson that you need to learn before you can achieve those good things. So now let's move on to the tarot. Today I have the Light Seers Tarot deck, which is one of my favorite decks. If you've been watching my channel, you know that I use it quite a lot, and especially on these readings that are a bit more special, like this manifesting, what you're manifesting right now reading. I always like to bring, when I do something different, I always like to bring a deck that I really, really trust, and this is one of the decks that I trust the most. And I absolutely love this tarot deck, so that's why I decided to use it for you today. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I was looking for 4 cards. The other groups got 4 cards, but you got an extra one, and I bet that that is for a very good reason. So, you have the 4 of Cups. You have the 4 of Swords. I have to put this up a little bit more. You have the Ace of Swords. You have the Star. And the 7 of Swords. I'm not sure whether it was group number 1 or group number 2 that also had the 7 of Swords. I think it was group number 1. But I will go there in a moment. I'm gonna leave that for last. But from what I can see, you have a lot of Swords cards right here. You have 3 Swords cards. You have the 4, the 7, and the Ace. So, which makes sense because the Swords suit is about, it's more about your mind and being fearless, being bold, being able to trust in the detours of life is something that you really have to work on. And it makes sense that this is much about the way you think and the way you see things. But I'm going to start here with the 4 of Cups, which is also a very interesting card to get regarding the fact that you had these 3 cards before from the other deck, because the 4 of Cups is about missing opportunities. It's about feeling a bit frustrated and bored, and really not appreciating what you have. And I feel like these detours, or this detour that the universe is going to present to you, that is supposed to teach you a lesson, is probably because you tend to be frustrated at things that you can't achieve, or that you tend to miss opportunities because you were not ready to accept them, or maybe because you don't really appreciate what you have and the things that you get in the moment, because you are so much thinking about the last step of the journey, the goal itself, that you are not focusing on the little things that you are achieving. And the universe is really telling you that you need to start learning to appreciate the little things. And I think that that's something that you are manifesting. You are definitely manifesting an opportunity here. Actually, all of the 3 groups are manifesting big things, which is an amazing message to get. But the things that you're going to find in the way and the things that you need to change are totally different for all 3 groups. And that's what's interesting, because one thing is exactly or very much similar, but then everything around it is so different. The way to get there is so different. And for you, group number 3, the 4 of Cups is here to tell you that you are definitely manifesting opportunities, but you might be missing them because you are not able to accept what you have and appreciate what you have. It's not that you have to commit with what you have and stick with what you have and be happy with just that. That's not the case. This is about you being able to enjoy every step of the way. And you also have the 4 of Swords. And the 4 of Swords is about healing, it's about renewal, and it's about taking a step back and resting a little bit. So I feel like you are going to be presented with this detour that is going to teach you a lesson, because you're either not accepting the opportunities that present to you, because you are not open to challenges and being bold and fearless, and you at the same time complain that good things don't happen or that you are not achieving what you want, but at the same time you are not accepting and being open to new things. And I really feel like the Four of Swords is here to tell you that you need some time and that you are really manifesting some time to renew and change the way you think. Maybe if you've been wanting to take a few days off or take a holiday and go away for a week or so and relax, you are definitely manifesting that right now. And whenever you can, go for it and do it, because it is going to help you if you use it in the right way. So don't just go somewhere to have fun. Of course you should have fun, and don't forget about that, but also take some of that time to really think about the way things are unfolding in your life, and try to think about things from a different perspective. And that's what takes us to the Ace of Swords, which is all about gaining clarity. It's about a truth being revealed, about being more aware and more conscious about what's surrounding you. And it's also about new ideas. So I really believe that you're manifesting something into your life that is going to bring you and take you to that aha moment, that new idea and new thing, and light bulb moment, let's say. You are going to see that light almost at the end of the tunnel, because you may feel a bit lost. I feel like you might be a bit lost, especially with this Four of Cups and that Seven of Swords right there and the Four of Swords. I feel like you might be quite lost, but the universe is here to give you some direction, and that's why the star is here. You are manifesting a huge lesson that is going to open up so many doors for you, group number 3. I'm even getting chills by saying this, but this is such a strong message. The star is all about being guided, and you are being guided, group number 3, because there's a lot happening here. The way you see things, I feel like you are manifesting some big changes. Although you might not see it right at first, because I feel like it's going to start with little things, maybe little lessons that you start learning. But what the universe is really telling you is that to use this time off to really clear your mind and gaining clarity on those little detours and thinking, why did this happen? What is that teaching me? What can I take from that? How can I use that to my advantage? It's all about learning how to cope with situations and how to see the good in situations, and not just the good, but to try to understand how to always take things from situations that work in your benefit. We already mentioned start, and we talked a little bit about it. It's about achieving opportunities, healing, and being really inspired to move forward and to take those opportunities that present to you. So there's not much more to say about the star. It's really here to show you that you are being guided to go through these things and to learn from all of them. It's going to take some work, of course, but I don't see anything very negative happening here. It's just the way that you look at things needs to change a little bit in order for you to receive these opportunities. And you also have the Seven of Swords, which really reminds you to keep your integrity. Whatever you go through, whatever the universe presents to you, always keep your integrity and honesty in all situations, because the universe is protecting you, so you don't need to step on anyone's toes. You don't need to do things that are wrong for you to get what you want, because that's the easy way and that's the fast track, and the universe doesn't want you to take the fast track here. I think that's obvious with the trust in divine detours, the Four of Swords and the Ace of Swords. The universe doesn't want you to take the fast lane. The universe wants you to take the smart way. The universe wants you to be smart, wants you to be clever, and to use your mind, your intelligence, in order to achieve things with integrity and honesty. Now I'm gonna grab the Starseed Oracle deck to see what other messages we can get in terms of what you're manifesting right now. You're manifesting a lot of things, that's for sure. I guess you've noticed that already. Group number 3. Let's see what we get. Okay. Try to get another one. Okay. So you have jump in, and you got the love. So jump in, Andromedan energy, adventure, say yes to change. So this really takes me back to the Badger Spirit, one of your first cards. That was from the Spirit Animal Oracle deck, which is about being bold and being fearless. So I really believe that this is the universe telling you that you really need to go through this and to take those lessons in order to gain knowledge and clarity, to feel more bold and brave, and gain confidence, or gain enough confidence to take a step forward, go on a new adventure, and saying yes to change. Then you also have you got the love, Hadarian energy, codependency, boundaries. So this could be about the Seven of Swords actually, which is about being deceitful and not very trustworthy. So this could be a warning for some of you that you might be manifesting someone in your life, or there might be someone in your life that is meant to test your boundaries. And you need to step up for yourself. You need to set your boundaries straight, and not let that person deceive you or betray you. And you can do that because now you have that information. And although you might be manifesting that lesson, which is having boundaries and having very strong boundaries, you might be, just like I said, you might be manifesting that. So just be aware if someone tries to cross your boundaries, or might be trying to be a bit deceitful. So pay attention to that, because that might be the case. If not, I think that there is another information, another message on this card, which is the codependency. I think that one of the lessons that you could be learning, this is not for all of you, but one of the lessons is about codependency. It's about you shouldn't be dependent on anyone and on anything, because that is not going to be good to you. So something related to codependency or something related to boundaries could be one of your divine detours that is going to present to you in order to teach you a lesson. So pay attention to anyone that could be a bit deceitful, or a situation of codependency, or crossing boundaries. Pay attention to something like that, because a situation in the lines of that could be your divine detour, and you have something to be learned from that. Just pay attention to one thing that I really wanted to say. This divine detour might have already happened for some of you. It's just that now you are not manifesting another divine detour, but you are manifesting already the opportunity that is coming to you, that adventure, that change. But you still have to learn that lesson. The situation happened, but you didn't take anything from that. You didn't learn anything. So you really need to take that rest and gain clarity in order to understand what happened and what you can take from that. Lastly, I'm going to grab the Daily Crystal Inspiration deck to get some final messages about what you are manifesting right now, group number 3. So let's see. Okay, we have one card right here. Ready? Let's try to get another one. Okay. So we have the red jasper and the bloodstone. So the red jasper, it's very obvious. It's a very obvious and clear message. Take action. So this is really telling you that whenever you learn that lesson and you take that time to understand it, say yes to change. Remember what's on this card: adventure. Say yes to change. Take action. So whenever you're ready, after these detours and this period of you renewing the way you think and your perspective towards things, say yes to change. Whenever luck knocks on your door, whenever the opportunity comes, whenever you think you want to stop being like just waiting for things to happen and not taking the step yourself, think of this card. Think of the red jasper. I'm even going to show you up close, so if you want to take like a screenshot or something so you can remember, take action. I think that this is one of the strongest messages and one of the most important messages of this reading, because it kind of sums up a lot, and this one reinforces the same idea. Get up, get moving. Of course you need this time to stop and understand things and what to do, but then take action. Say yes to change, get up and get moving. That's why I really like to use the Daily Crystal Inspiration deck as the last deck on a reading, because it really sums up things and really gives you those bold and powerful messages that you need to hear. So yeah, I'm gonna end the reading right here. I really hope you enjoyed it. I hope you liked it. If so, don't forget to like the video, and if something resonated, of course, and let me know in the comments down below what you thought, what resonated. I always like to know how you feel about the readings. So yeah, thank you so much for being with me today, and I hope to see you on the next video. Bye.